Hello, Dan Sigmund here with a video that might strike a little odd to some people. Vote no for the kids. How can this be possible? We talked a little bit about this on the video that Clayton and I have just done about the amortization schedule, but I wanted to touch a little more on this. Did you ever think, which was mentioned on his video, that our 7th and 8th graders are going to be in their mid-30s when this referendum is paid off if it goes through? In other words, they are going to have to decide when they are out of college what they want to do for their life, get married, start a family, where are they going to live. They can look at the H&R school district and say, yes, I think I want to go there, move there, and pay those kind of taxes. That can go to other people from who knows where, moving into Wisconsin, saying, where is a nice place to move? People do look at what taxes are. But that should cause us to just step back and think a little bit. This is a long time. That's a long time to be paying that kind of money. So we hear, if you care for the kids, you will vote yes, right? If you care about people, you will vote yes. But if all you do is care about money, you're going to vote no. That's not fair, because there are a lot of things that aren't being looked at there. Your children probably would like to have Christmas year-round. Why wouldn't parents do that? Well, it would be really nice for the kids, right? Yes, but would you be really doing them a favor? And look at the money it would cost. This is not what it sounds like. Voting yes for the kids does not mean that you don't care about them or do care about them more than if you vote no for the referendum. So let's make the right decision for whole families, not just for the children, but for whole families, for all of them. Many of the families in our district do not have children in these schools, or children at all. Many are on fixed incomes if they're retired. Where is their voice in this matter? We need to come to some sort of compromise, if you want to call it, where we can do what's good for the families that have children in the district and actually look out for those who don't or who are on fixed incomes. A fine education does not need to break the bank. That's not what it's measured by. So, have you ever used the referendum tax calculator? I urge you to do this. If you have your tax bills at home, you need to get them out and look at them. If you don't, we will have a link for you to go to the Dodge County homepage and you can get them there. But you will just need to use your equalized value totals and stick them in to the top field on the calculator. It will then, when you push and click on calculate, tell you how much increased tax you can expect if this referendum goes through. And I'm telling you, I did it, and other people have done it. What's funny? Well, it's not funny. But when I did it, my taxes for the H&R school district went up 112%. And I go, how can it more than double? Because the mill rate isn't even quite doubling. But something in that, I total up. The total tax paid is on the bottom line in these lines for H&R school district. I total up the total tax paid. The valuation is up in this corner here, and you don't have to see this, but I'm sort of pointing where it is when you see yours. And you take that number of the valuation, put it in the calculator, and compare it to the amount of tax you're paying on the bottom line. The calculator came up with 112% increase in my taxes. Just like that. I did it twice. I did it 3 times because I couldn't believe it, but it's there. So I want you to do that too, so you know what you're looking at for the next 22 years, how much your taxes will increase, and if you really believe that's really going to benefit the children, like they say it's going to do. Now, in addition to that, Union High School District, we heard there's a referendum probably going to come next year, or maybe this fall, I don't know when they might put it on the ballot, for another 50, 60, 70 million. I don't know what it's going to be, but it's going to be a big thing. Are we going to accept that? And then we have Dodge County. I'm a supervisor over there, and I know what's going on over there. They're planning on a tax increase the way it looks this year by using a debt tax levy. In other words, when the mill rate is as high as it can go and they cannot legally charge you any more tax for your real estate, they can borrow some money for a project, and they'll want to do it for roads this year. They've allowed roads to get so bad that people will do anything to get their roads fixed. So then they'll take that borrowing for the roads, call it a debt tax levy, so they can take the maxed out operational tax levy and take the debt tax levy and put it right on top, so you are going to be paying more than was legally allowed for the operational levy. So that might be coming too. We are fighting that. We beat that down with some help the last 2 years, and this is going to be another year when it will be coming because there are no more ARPA funds, no more ARPA money. So not only would we have the H&R school district referendum, if it passed, adding tax load, we have the high school, we have Dodge County. Here's an interesting little fact. If this H&R school district referendum goes through, I will be paying more tax to this small school district than I pay to Dodge County for real estate taxes. It's going to be number one on my tax bill if this goes through. There's better way of doing this. We don't have to spend this $24 million. Get your tax bill. Look what you're going to be paying in increased taxes. And then think, is this really just for the kids? Something else might be going on here. Let's covet flexibility. We have to be smart in this economy. It's uncertain, and there's more taxes that might be coming. Local control is where control is the best. This is our local control here, our little school district, and we're choosing to go into slavery for the next 20 years or so when we don't know what's coming down the pike. So let's keep it low, keep it affordable, keep it so it's a nice place to live, not a tax hell. Sure, there are other places that are taxed more, but I don't see people wanting to go there either. And let's make this the place that people want to come for the right reasons, and where we can be staying, that we're not forced to look for somewhere else to go because it's not getting as friendly anymore as it used to be. So vote no for the kids because you're voting no for the family as a whole, and vote as the write-in candidates, Clayton and I, for Honor School District so we can find a solution together as your representatives. Thank you.